Hey there, folks. I'm Joe Crawford of artlung.com. Pretty much every day I go to CSSBattle.dev, do the daily target, and record myself doing it. That's what I'm going to do right now. Look at this. Great. Got some very specific things going on. Is this 4 elements? I think it's 4 elements. So let's make 4 identical elements. I think this is 4 identical elements. Let's find out. So what do we need to do is let's put that, so we'll put that blue on the background. And I think this is what, border 30 pixels solid. And then the color, the gray color. Oh, and it's got to be like 20 pixels. Fine. Margins, I'm going to push these down to 0, 40, 70, 80, 90, 95, 97. Push down 10, 20, 30. Okay, and then the height, the background color is not pink. That's my default, or the default on my plugin. 30, 40. And that's it. All right, so what I want to do is make it so that those guys all line up. So I'm going to push this to the center, I think. Or just do what, 97, 100? How about 0, 90? No, how about 97? I'm just going to eyeball it. 5, 6. Actually, let's hide these 3. Because, okay, we're gonna push this down to the middle. 7, 8, 9, 100. And if I do this right, it should be clear. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, so let's uncomment. I'm going to put them all in exactly the same position with the negative margin. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9. Okay. And then each one is going to get a translate. I guess I could do translate a calc sibling index times. No, that's not going to work, is it? That's not going to work. Or, okay, so how about a translate times a factor? So we're going to put attributes on these. We'll do so, okay. B, C, D. And translate is going to be either var of an X of minus 40 pixels or something, or 0 minus 40, or 70, or 80. And then for B, I'm going to say, well, that's a positive 40. Dash SX is 80 pixels, or 0, 80 pixels. And then for C, that's going to be, and X is a misleading variable number there. How about 100 pixels? How about 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70? And then, so that means D is going to have a translate of minus 170. Now I could do some algebra and sort out how to use sibling index for that, or do that with a factor. But I'm not going to. Let's minify and unit replace and submit, and that's fine. I don't think there's a way to use a single element here, but obviously these could be box shadows as well. If I create, so here's the other way to do this. This is a pretty good score. What if I do 2 elements? What if I do 2 elements? I'm going to set color on the first one to be this. I'm going to say box shadow inset 2 inches 0, 170 or 170 pixels 0, minus 170 pixels 0, 0, 80 pixels, and then 0 minus 80 pixels. So probably a mistake to do this sight unseen. But who says you can't do fun stuff? 7, 8, 9, 97, I think was the number. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's what I got right now. That's kind of working. And what I don't need the second one. What I need is this to be 160, I think. Oh, and then I need a vertical on these. So that's going to be what? I'm prematurely optimizing. Yeah, so that number's 80. Okay. So that's kind of what I want. The height I want is 60. Okay. No, the height I want is 80. Boom. Done. So that's the first one. Okay, so second element. So I say P plus P. So the sibling selector and say color is yellow. And I need different numbers in my margin is so what I need to add 40, so 137. That's too much. 211. And it's got a different height. Height is 60. No, 40. And there it is. That's another solution. And somehow, surprisingly, those are aligned. And so we have the same box shadow values, but different margins and heights. I like that. Let's submit that. See whether that's 100% match, which is always our goal. Let's minify and unit replace. And I think we can change this body to be an ampersand. I probably could have done it on the prior one, but I don't always remember. That's all good. The goal is always to get 100% and write code that's good and interesting. Okay, something went wrong with the backend. Try again. Transient errors of submission. Oh, all right, let's wait. Resubmit. Cross our fingers. Oh, we might not get an answer back. A little downtime for CSS Battle or something. Oh, there we go. And that's a better score. I like that. I like that one a lot. So again, the first element is the big rectangle, and the second one is the smaller rectangle, and then these are all box shadows. So if you did, if you change that color to red, you can see that, right? And they have exactly the same box shadow values, which is pretty cool. So the inner fills it in, so we don't have to do a background on the paragraph elements, and then they move out to the sides and then below. So that's cool. All right. I think that's it. Thanks for watching. 2 solutions, 10 minutes. Not too bad. Take care of yourselves. Here's the weekend for most of us. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Go make a web page, and I'll see you around. Bye.